It's the Red, getting back to Let's Play Shantae, Risky's Revenge. So we just completed the battle tower, and managed to get a hold of the second magic seal. A little earlier than I was expecting it the first time I was playing, but yeah, this is where it is. But before we make our way to the next area, we're going to actually play the battle tower one more time, because there's one last goodie we can complete, that we can collect for completing this thing, again. But since we already did this once already, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up through this, and I'll see you at the top. So, I'll see you in a minute. And there we go! As you can see, I got through here in about half the time it took me last time. Anyway, for making it to the top again, we get delicious jelly! Now, if you complete the tower any times after that, then you'll get 150 gems out of 3 chests, and the magic seal will be here every time that you complete it. That's just to mark that the stage is clear. And this will just take you back to the bottom. So with that out of the way, we can now take care of plot-related duties. Before we can actually start making our way to the next area, we actually need to get a new transformation and a couple of talismans. So first we're going to need to trek all the way back to the other end of this particular screen, because this is the way to the teleporter, which could take us back to the pumpkin fields. Yes, with the forest key that we got the first time we completed the... Ow, that hurt. Time to potion up. Okay, now, we got a forest key out of our first visit to the battle tower, and now we need to make use of it at the Tangle forest. And that's where we're on our way to now. So now when we head to the left side of this desert pass that we initially came into to get here in the first place, we're going to be facing a lot more archers around this path. And it's monkey time. Times like this, I really miss the monkey claw. It's nice to be able to have some sort of offense while you're in one of your animal transformations. And here is the warp pedestal. Now that we've awakened it, we can finally warp back to that first point that we came to. And so let's go ahead and warp to Pumpkin Patch. That's not what it was before, but let's go over there anyway. And now we're back to the start of this area. And so if we continue to the right, we will eventually reach Scuttletown and then be able to make our way to the forest. But I'll go ahead and do a jump cut and get us straight to where we need to be. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so if you have a look at the bottom screen here, you can see where in the Tangle Forest we are. This is the spot where we found that cave that led us to a jar and a locked door. This locked door is where we can get into with the forest key. There's also the full heart here, which will be quite handy because I took quite a beating on the way here. Anyway, we put the key in, and in we go. Some strange bricks here. I wonder if we could do anything with those in a little bit. Hopefully this clues you in on what we're about to get. Nothing too troublesome in these caves here. Mainly just these slimes and little goblin-looking things. I don't like the slimes. They're kind of annoying to fight. And here's another full health. Quite generous. They want to make sure you're full of health. And really, why is there a regular heart here and a full health here? I don't understand it. Oh well. And another one! They really want you to be full of health at this point. And this part was just designed for the pike ball. So that was amusing. Pike ball is also helpful to get through these purple blocks. Inside we'll find more gems. We'll need Monkey to get up to this one. This jump is a little too low for us to make it across. But we'll make it over there in just a little bit. It's another one of those transformation fountains. Who approaches my magic fountain? We know who this is. Hello, genie lady. I sense a restless energy deep inside you. Yeah, she says basically the same thing she said the last time. Except this time we get the elephant dance. Yes, returning from the Game Boy Color game is elephant form. Now we can press the X button during the second belly dance to transform into this. And just like before, you can charge into blocks and enemies with the attack button. Another nice improvement on the elephant form, though. Let's go ahead and transform into it. Here it is, much bigger and bulkier, and it looks nicer this game. So we attack, and we can charge through these blocks. And now you can jump quite a bit higher than you could in the Game Boy Color game, which makes it a lot easier to get around. You don't have to change back to Shantae in order to make it up these platforms and such. And now you can charge across gaps with this as well. Quite handy. So we'll be using elephant form the rest of the way across. Charge, 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 even though there's nothing to charge into. Makes getting through this room look a bit quicker. Nice little walk animation there, too. And there's your elephant form. Oh, hello, we have company. Hey, Brainiac. Where are you going?
Yes, where to?
Who are you guys? No need for alarm. Shantae, right? The chick with the brain?
From Scuttletown?
Yeah, she's the one little sis is always running at the mouth about. You guys are Roddy Thompson brothers? Where have y'all been? Yeah, that's right. Abner Cadaver, the oldest. And this here's Poe. We're here because we got a proposition for you. Like, we know your next stop is the Hypno Baron. His oceanside fortress is impenetrable. There ain't no way you're breaking in there without our help.
It's a labyrinth that bores deep into the seaside cliffs. It's filled with tricks and traps. Very, very dangerous.
Our offer is this. We get you in return you gotta brew us some coffee. Coffee? Are you serious? Dead serious. And trust me, I know dead. You know about wild brain-eating zombies? A strong cup of joe's the only thing that separates us from them. So do it. You don't want to be there when Sis's eyes roll back and she goes freak show on you. That's a scary thought.
You're going to need a coffee machine and some fresh coffee beans. Oh, and I like mine with a little rotten egg mixed in.
Drop it off at the old boathouse, and we'll hook you up with the way into the labyrinth. Got all that? I hear you, but I seriously have to do a coffee run? Hey, it could be worse. You ain't gotta do it. But good luck getting inside the Hypno Baron's digs if you don't. Right, so now we need to go and collect those items and bring them to the zombies at the boathouse. We can actually collect a couple of those items right now, but for now, I'd like to go ahead and get the talismans out of the way so that we can go ahead and knock all that out in one go. So, another jump cut as we head back to the desert area. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we passed by this area in the desert on our way back from the battle tower, and now that we have the elephant transformation, we have the means to take down this rock and reveal this little pathway. Inside, we'll find a small cave, which, on its surface, it doesn't look like there's any way inside. You would think to change into a monkey, but you can't actually scale this type of wall. These here are brambles. You burn these with your fire attack. On its surface, they don't really look like brambles, so I was actually lost on this one for a while. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. You go ahead and get into this chest here with some free gems, and there is the talisman we need. Use your monkey form to get up there, and boom! You got Monkey Bullet. While climbing a wall, hold away from the wall, and then attack to launch like a bullet. So this is a pretty circumstantial talisman, but it definitely has its uses. Whoosh! So that's what that's all about. And now we'll go ahead and do another jump cut as we make our way back to the towards the battle tower, which is where we'll find the other talisman we need. See you in a minute. Okay, we're back at the battle tower. But now, instead of going inside, we're going to go a ways past it, where we'll find another tunnel. Time to start making our way up. Become an elephant here, not a monkey. Ram down this wall, rock, and then go inside. Now it's time to do some platforming. Hooray! Unfortunately, monkey form won't be much help here, since there's no walls that we can cling to. Case in point, we can't even cling to that one. But it's not too bad, as long as you pay attention to where each one is going. And we're already across, and here it is. You got the elephant stomp. While in air as an elephant, press down to stomp, just like in the Game Boy Color game. So here it is in action. And here it is me missing. And down we go. I like that wide-eyed expression on her face while she's stomping down. Okay, so that's both talismans down. So, another jump cut as we make our way back to the forest. Okay, so we're back in the Tangle forest area, where we can now put our elephant form to take care of these guys. No, smash me! Sorry, buddy, but you are being an obstructionist. So now, if we head in this direction, we find ourselves in another area that looks like the Lilac Fields. We also have plenty of scarecrows. This actually might be a good place to shoot some fire. But honestly, you probably shouldn't hang around too long, because it can get quite congested quite quickly. Got a smashable rock here. We may as well check that out. But as you can see, there's a little wall here, but there's not really anything we can do with it just yet. See, we could use our monkey bullet ability to get across this wall here, but then we couldn't get past the brambles. This presents a problem. So, we can't really go here yet. Oh well. Continuing down this path. Watch where you're throwing those. Oh boy, I'm taking a beating here. Between all the pumpkins and the gas, this could be a pretty dangerous area to be in. But make it to the end, and we will find the broken coffee machine. Here's one of the key items that we needed. Now I just gotta make it back across. Just going to ignore you guys. Might be time for some pipe ball action here. Now let's go across the woods, over to the other side. Would be nice if something would drop a heart. And not take them away, because that's just rude. No luck? Okay. And on past the first labyrinth. Now we need to smash down this rock. This being in front of the chef's area, where we had to drop off the puppy that we later murdered. Shh. And now it's time for some long platforming. And also timing between spinning blade things. Unfortunately, not really any items or transformations that can make this any easier. You just gotta be careful of where you land. Like I wasn't there. Better potion up, because this could be a little ugly. And that was me forgetting to grab the chain. Oh boy. This part can be a little tedious. Should be getting close now. Yes, there it is. Here we go, you got the coffee beans. Now we just need to find one of those rotten eggs and we're all set. And if you don't feel like going through all this again, then be a little cheater and just jump off the cliff. And you'll spawn right back where you began. That's how the champs do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, since we now have all the key items to advance the story. And in the next part, we're going to be revisiting the Tangle Forest and the desert in order to clean up all the magic jellies that I've been passing up. So, that's coming up next, and then we'll be making our way towards the bay. I'll see you then!